smile, different girl. You should check this out.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Felix Paredes. Welcome to Harlem Cigar Room, your sanctuary.
Different smile, different girl. You should check this out. You're a different world. You should know, you should know.
What it do, people?
We want to welcome you to the Mecca of the world, the place,
New York City, where we set all the trends.
fashion and music.
Sports and entertainment. It's Harlem, USA, y'all.
So with that being said,
Grab your glass of wine,
light your cigars and tune into
cigars.
Conversations.
Let's get to it.
What up, world? I'm G.Rush.
It's your boy D.Graham.
It's another episode of Cigars.
And Conversations, baby.
That's right, there you have it. Today we got a dope guest, Harlem's own, Vado on today's show. So sit back, relax, tune in, and get ready for another dope new episode of Cigars
And Conversations,
with
baby.
your boy G.Rush.
And your boy D.Graham once again.
That's right, it's go time.
Let's go.
What up, world? Hey, we back at it. Told y'all today, got a dope ass guest, one of Harlem's own, me and my bro. Want to welcome y'all to my man Vado.
What up, Slums? Poppin'.
What's up, y'all? Definitely. Another episode of Cigars and
Conversations, baby. Let's get into it.
That's right. Yo, V, man, you're a real, popular dude, one of the biggest names in Harlem, but for the people that don't really know too much about, who you are, let the people know, introduce yourself.
I go by many names, man. Bank Sinatra, Slime Rothstein, but mostly known as Vado. I come from uptown, Crime Square, on 42nd. I was raised under the best out. I got with Cam, and we took off. You know what I'm saying? Then I was signed to Interscope, We the Best, E1, etc. So I'm just here working. You know what I'm saying? I got the new deal with equity, the long run equity. So it's under Rock Nation. So man, I'm just working.
That name Vado, it's a slick name. When I first heard it, it's like that name is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
How did you come up with that name?
It was more Vado. You know what I'm saying? It was money out of violence and drugs only. But everybody was calling me Vado for short. And like you said, it was a slick name. I like the way it rang. It was like Vado, instead of Movado. So yeah, that's it. So I just ran with Vado. So instead of money out of it, just violence and drugs only.
Fire.
Wow. I mean, your resume over the last few years, man, has been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What would you say was your greatest moment so far?
Good question. To be honest with you, my greatest moment might have been, getting my biggest check. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna ask what that number was.
Yeah, it was just a great number.
It was the numbers out there.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. But that might have been my biggest moment because they gave me my worth. You know what I'm saying? And I was hungry. So all that work I was putting in and them long nights with Cam and everything, when I got them first checks, it was, that was a great thing because you get what you work for. So I appreciate, I appreciate it.
Wow.
Speaking of Cam, you got introduced to the game by Cam.
Yeah.
How did that relationship come about, and how was that experience?
I was like an idol. So when I seen he was coming back in the game and was going strong, I reached out. We from the same hood, so it wasn't hard to get to him. I just reached out to to a few cats from his circle. Shout out to Tito, shout out to Sugar Duggar. I gave them a demo, and he came reaching for me the next day. You know what I'm saying? Came sending for me, rather like, yo, bring him to the studio. They came and scooped me, went to the studio. He put on a bunch of beats. I laid them. It was on and popping. Next thing you know, I was there and I ain't get to leave for like 4 months.
Wow. They say Cam is a mastermind genius when it comes to that business.
Yeah.
What would you say, if anything at all, you can say you learn from him business-wise.
The business, contract. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he's a mastermind. You know, I call him, what's the dude from X-Men? Xavier.
Yeah, Professor X?
Professor X. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, you know, and what's crazy, because he used to think, he used to tell me shit and I wasn't listening. Because I'm always humming him like, and he's always thinking, nigga, you ain't listening. But you know, that shit wasn't coming out the oven. You know what I'm saying? Then he realized at the end, I was always, you know what I'm saying, listening.
Wow.
Because I came across some contracts and, you know, I knew what it was.
Shout out to Cam, man. Being in the game, super long, man, putting in that work.
Yeah, he got almost 20 years in, man.
Yeah.
He got more than 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Specials of fire.
Yeah. 20 years.
Definitely. Would you say that Cam was your inspiration, or was it somebody else who inspired you to want to rhyme? Because I remember when I first saw you on Mad Cyphers, Mad Young.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Not saying you ain't young now, but you know, you was extra young.
Well, I'm a young OG now. You know what I'm saying? I give it up. Shit, I've been around. But yeah, he inspired me, man. He was the inspiration. He was the nigga you wanted to be, you know, after Mace, you know what I'm saying? Because the difference between him and Mace, he was always in the hood. You know, Mace had got too big at one part, so he couldn't, you know, really be in the hood like that. But Cam had got to that level. When Cam got to that level, he was always in the hood. You know, it got worse. He was more in the hood then than when it was, you know, quiet. So me always seeing them and then hearing them and what he was talking, you know, he made me go to school and pop my shit. Like, yeah, you don't know that person he just said. That nigga from such and such street. And he from such and such. You know, he talking all Harlem. His lyrics was Harlem. So you had to be from Harlem to really understand it. So, you know, that's what gave me the leverage when I go to school and talk my shit, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, I tries to do the same.
You ain't trying. He doing it. He doing it. Lyrically, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Listening to the bars, man, you know what I mean? Whether it's on albums, freestyles, the music, the bars, the punchlines. I'm just stupid with it, man.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I say it myself, you know. It's, you know, but how I came up, you know what I'm saying? I came up listening to the Children of the Corns, the Locks, you know what I'm saying? You know, Hov used to be on my block like it was nothing. So these are all lyricists, lyrical assassins. Then, you know, one of my closest friends, J Mills, you know, he was a lyrical assassin. So I was just around lyrics.
So with that said, right, no disrespect, because we don't do that on the show, but when you consider the hip-hop climate, right?
Yeah.
The music rather that's out, dudes that's getting wild bread, show money, right? But we're not really hearing bars, we're not really hearing lyrics, right? How you feel about that?
You know, it's discouraging because it makes you look at your craft like maybe you gotta dumb it down. You know, for a minute, I'm not gonna say for a minute, for at least a year or two, you know what I'm saying, I had dumbed it down, all the way down. You know what I'm saying? When I first signed to We The Best, you know, I tried to get on some other shit, you know, melodies, all types of shit. Started going for the ladies more. You know, that's something I fucks with hard though. I ain't gonna never stop that. But I was really trying to get on some melody shit. Cause you know, like Khaled used to always tell me, man, listen here. You wanna do auditorium music or stadium music? And you know, stadium music, you know, to him was more of a like, you know, melodies, you know, that type of craft. So I was going for that for about 2 years, man, and you know, it kind of slowed down for me.
Feel like you was losing yourself?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? That's I never heard nobody be that honest too. You know, to say it was discouraging.
Yeah, discouraging.
That's for me. That's
because it had you know, want to switch it up and try something else. Cause you like, yo, if the niggas getting to the money with this, then I need to see if I could do this. You know what I'm saying? You kind of lean off your shit. But you know, I just came up one day and like, man, I'm gonna stick to the script. This is what I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what separates me. This is why I can still get a check, a bag in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, real hip hop fans is real. Like, that's one thing about that music. That shit come and go, man. That shit could be a hit today and it's whack tomorrow.
Yeah.
They could know you today and forget you. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
5 years from now.
5 years from now, when you a lyrical assassin, like a Rakim, a Nas, most definitely like a Kendrick Lamar, you gonna always have a fan base.
Right.
Always. You ain't gotta put out music like that, cause they real. Your fan base is real hip hop heads.
Right.
Real hip hop heads. Not someone that just wanna come and hear you in the club today, which is cool. It's cool, but you know. That shit, man. That shit, like I said, man. That's 15 minutes of fame.
So would you say you're most comfortable right now?
Yeah, hell yeah. You stick to the script.
Yeah.
Give it straight raw and uncut. It is what it is. See what you get, you know?
Wow.
And the crazy thing is, to be honest, I got more bags this way. You know, that's the crazy shit. Word up. Just being yourself, man. Just being yourself. Being yourself, yo. You know, but like I said, getting in this industry, once you get deep in the industry, people will try to change you. Try to have you, not really change you, but want to explore your horizons. I guess, like, do other things with it. You know what I'm saying? Do other music. Like, you know. And I took it as more of a, not a test, but I stepped my game up. You know what I'm saying? I could do this, I could do that. You know, I'm with it. I took it more as a challenge.
Was it a moment or a time when you felt like, maybe I don't want to do the music no more. Maybe I want to do something totally different?
Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What was it though? If you don't mind sharing, what was the other thing that I'm considering? Because I'm discouraged with doing music.
I had acted in a movie called Respect the Jugs. That should be out soon.
Okay.
Hopefully this summer. You know, at the time where I shot that, I was getting little roles, like independent movie roles to do. So I started doing those. But then, you know, so I was going to lead into the acting heavy. And, you know, and I always, you know, kept a foot in the streets. So, because I didn't want the game to stress me like how I seen it stress others. I've seen people go through in this game and end up going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or end up back to square one. And I was like refused. I did not want to get back to that. So I was just like always, you know, doing the most, trying to keep myself doing something instead of focusing on the music. Until one day, I ain't gonna lie, I went through so much like crash that I just said, man, let me just do this music. And like God had me, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I just did music. For the last 2 years, I just been doing music. And it's, you know, it's been doing mighty good.
Wow.
As far as underground, you know. So that's why I know this industry is $1 billion industry. You ain't gotta be on the radio all day to be rich in this game. You know, once I started focusing on my streaming and putting my stuff on iTunes and all that independently, shit.
That's, you know, and unfortunately, you know, that's what social media has done to the music industry, or just any kind of entertainment industry, where you always know if you're not always being seen or seem like you popping, then you ain't popping, you ain't relevant. But like you said, you know what I'm saying? It's overseas money, it's a lot of different things that you can be doing.
It's a lot of money
right now. That bag, you know?
I'm working on a tour right now for Canada. So like, you know, there's a lot of money in this game, man. You ain't gotta be on the radio constantly. You just stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You got a page, people gonna come across your page, they might see you in a comment, oh, let me go across his page, I ain't see him in a minute, what you doing? They see you working.
Right.
You know, what used to have me tight is when I was working, and then I see a fan run up on, yo, V, what's up, he had some new shit, when he new shit out. Like, nigga, I just dropped. Like, nigga, that shit had you ready to pop, nigga, head on, V. For real. That right there, man, listen, that had me fucked up for a minute, yo. You know what I'm saying? But because I wasn't heavy on the gram. You know, the gram wasn't really my style.
Okay.
I was the type to keep showing you, you know, talking on the gram, dropping on the gram. I wasn't with all that. So then I started using the gram as my tool, you know.
You know, I tell people, man, that the gram is like, it's no different than the streets. You know what I mean? You gotta use it for what it's worth.
For what it's worth.
And once you get what it is that you need out of that, then you pivot. You know what I mean? Make whatever additional moves you need to make. But because many of us come from, you know, kind of certain traditions is what I'll call it, right?
Yeah.
As much as I want to say the hood, I'm gonna give, you know, the hood a different title. We come from different traditions. We subscribe and we live according to certain code of ethics and stuff like that. We kind of struggle with giving up some of the stuff that we learn from the streets, but it's no different. It's no different, right? And every time you deviate from what kind of gave you some success in the street, you find yourself jammed up.
Yeah.
So this story that you're sharing on Cigars and Conversations is powerful for me from an interpretive perspective, because you came into the game as Vado, but you heard Vado, you stuck with Vado. Vado was what made you win.
Yeah.
You had some experience with Cam, you had some, you know, which was great. You ran into some bread, you had some experience with Khaled, taught you some things, but that situation sounded like, you know, it was like, you know, the focus of bread and getting to stadiums and arenas and all that. I kind of felt like I was losing me, trying to do something for this money.
Trying to keep up.
And
trying to keep up, man. You know, once you see it slightly going down, it's like gambling. You know what I'm saying? You gambling, you might be up 500. Let's say the next bet you roll, you might lose 300. You trying to get back that 300.
Yeah.
While you trying to get back that 300, you lose another 100. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's real, man.
And that's how it was, me trying to keep up. So now it's like everybody, this other music is hitting the streets, and you like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So then you trying to, like I said, because you know, I always felt I was nice enough to do whatever. So I'm like, all right, let me try that. But that singing shit, I just couldn't get with, man. That shit just, I sound like the Cookie Monster, man. I couldn't get with it. I'm sorry.
So was that something more like you wanted to try, or that was something more like saying like?
Khaled wanted me to try it, and I get Khaled's, you know what I'm saying, his whole vision. I got it. You know, I just couldn't do it. As far as that melody, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they used to frustrate him. I used to see it in his face. You know, one time I did get it, and I sent it to him, and he like, this nigga was dumb happy. So I knew he really wanted me to get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How was that experience with you know what I'm saying? Like, not to discredit who Cam is, what Cam has done
it was totally
for the game,
different.
but it's a totally different market.
Totally different.
You know what I'm saying? Totally different vibe. You know, Khaled was totally different.
See, Khaled the type. Khaled will work months on a record. You know what I'm saying? On a record, he'll work months, meaning he'll, you know, it's all about the sound. He'll add something to it, or he might feel it might need a singer. He'll get a singer to just do the harmonizing on it, and then get another singer to sing it. Like, you know, he worked. You know, his craft. He put a lot into one record. With Cam, it's just they go in there and just rock out. Knock out. Let's just make songs. One of them shit's gonna hit. If we make 100 songs, one of them shit's gonna be the one. And that's how we did it. We just went in there, just kept recording. That's how we gave y'all the Boss of All Bosses trilogy. You know what I'm saying? And then one of them hit. Speaking in the tongues, the We All Up Here, the Hey Moomas, you know. Yeah, that's how he did it. So, and Cam ain't want me to change what I had. He wanted me to be me. He wanted me. Cam had me feeling like, shit, I was the god. Cause you know, he'll have me do hooks, he'll have me do verses, all, you know, so.
That's what's standing out for me in this conversation. This conversation is dope for me because, you know, one of the things about Cigars and Conversations, we like having conversations that help people see what they probably not able to see. And in a time where we being bombarded with the new term that they're using is capping, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people capping, a lot of people fronting, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people just, you know, they looking like they're doing X, Y, Z, and they losing themselves in the process.
That's good.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
That's the Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, that's the era that we living in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm appreciative of your story because I'm hearing how, not that one was good and bad, but what I'm hearing in the conversation is how being with Cam and having that experience, I was always allowed to be me.
Exactly.
Going over here messing with the Khaled situation, I was trying to get to the bag. It looked and perceived, it probably was perceived as a greater, bigger situation, but I kind of felt
stage.
like, right, I was losing I was kind of becoming a version of myself. I don't want to say you was losing you, but you was becoming a version of yourself that you just wasn't
and that
you.
And that the fans didn't know of. You know, the fans wasn't gravitated to that, you know? You know, like, don't get it twisted, the Mob Bay was fire.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still like that shit to this day. I like girl records. I like doing girl records, period. You know, that's one thing that Khaled brought out of me. You know what I'm saying? To get back on my female shit. But the streets ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? The streets, you know, my baby was cool. The streets fucked with it, but they didn't gravitate to that Vado. They wanted that gritty, boss and slime shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They wanted that slime.
So for me, right, from a teaching perspective, right, I love conversations like this, man, because at the end of the day, music, get into the bag, but life.
Yeah.
We live in life. We getting older, right? And one thing I try my best to do is not get older and become somebody I don't like, somebody I don't know. Definitely not at the expense of money, right? You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate your story for that, because it sounds to me like you went through this process, you're still in this process, but now you back to an even greater version of yourself versus becoming somebody that you don't like or you don't even know at the expense of the bag for the bigger stage.
Exactly.
And I think that that's important for people to, you know what I'm saying, like just hear. So I value and I appreciate your story today, because everybody's trying to get to the money. Everybody's trying to get to the bag. Rightfully so. But how you go about getting to the bag is why I'm appreciating this conversation right now. And if you lose, there you go.
Be yourself.
If you're losing yourself trying to get to it, there it is.
No cap.
There you go. That's what I appreciate about the conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's
and it happens, and it happens to more. It happens to everyone. Every artist, they've been there. You feel me? It's all about you not losing yourself, man. Staying true to yourself.
That's what I appreciate.
So you know, fast forwarding from from Cam, Khaled, now it's Long Run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Ryan.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
the
out to Jigga,
homie.
man.
To see that situation, like when I saw that, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was happy for my guy, you know what I'm saying? That I came up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and the bro done been through a lot, and to see him take it to the next level,
and because Slime always been around, you know what I'm saying? And he always had that vision. He always had the long run vision. So, when I start back, just working, putting out shit on my own, just putting it out, and me and him came with, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, let's do this. So I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. You need it. It's like when they ain't got with Hov, you know what I'm saying? And just say, yo, we'll do it ourselves. That's all, we'll do it ourselves. So that's what we did. We did it ourselves, and shit just got rocking, you know what I'm saying? Then we just started taking meetings and distribution. We got other artists, you know what I'm saying? Money Hungry, got Slime Committee. It's a few artists, so we just working, man. I'd rather do it this way now. This is the chapter, it's the last chapter. You know what I'm saying? Being a boss and trying to create for others.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, because I did all the label shit, like far as signed to the labels. I'm not saying I won't sign again, but this time it'll be a more of a distribution. Partnership, yeah. 50-50.
So,
Facts, man.
So we done covered a lot in such a short period of time. One of my questions that I like to ask people that come onto the show is, what would you like to tell the people about you that people don't know about you? That you will want people to know about you?
I got a little arrogance in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Sound like my man
100% humble,
You don't give autographs?
Yeah. I got a little bit of cocky in me, because I come across humble as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I appreciate everything that's been given, you know what I'm saying? Me coming from where I come from, I'm still in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? I wake up every day still feel blessed, like, man, because I could be back where I was. So, You know, but at the end of the day, I got a little cocky in me. It just takes probably a few shots of Henny, cigars, and I'll start talking some other shit. Straight up.
Nah, that's real. He sound like Forrest Whitaker and Jason Lyric. I got some flowers.
Nah, for real, man. You know, cause you know, like 80% of me is just humble and I observe, man. You know what I'm saying? I listen more than I speak. You know, that's why I'll be honest with you, man. It's a blessing to do this interview because I don't really be doing interviews. Because like I said, I listen more than I speak.
Wow.
And it's a blessing. It's a blessing for us to have you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we've had some dope, you know, guests on our show. But we had an opportunity to finally get you on the show. It was a no-brainer. You know, we was ecstatic to have you, man. So it's a blessing for us as well, man. We
Thanks for having me,
appreciate it.
for real.
Definitely, man.
But you know, the V-Day 3 is out.
Tell them where to get it.
On iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's everywhere. It's titles everywhere. iTunes. It's on all streaming platforms.
Google Play, because I was just bumping it.
Yeah, Google Play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got the I got a mixtape with that Piff, freestyles, bunch of other beats. I'm just going crazy. You know, so that should be out like next week, 2 weeks the most. And I got a new tape coming out probably July 4th. So get ready.
That's fire. You know, you dabbled into like this being not, I don't want to call it your last chapter, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe that you got so much more to offer to the game.
Oh no, but this,
you know?
this last chapter is like a, you know, a novel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the last chapter, but it's a big book. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like 1,000 pages. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
just, you know,
a bunch of books in one book.
yeah, exactly.
How is those relationships with Cam and Khaled? Are those still solid?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
still
saying?
solid.
Love?
Yeah, still love with Cam. You know what I'm saying? Me and him was just drinking at the 24-hour spot, seafood spot on 25th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a famous spot.
Yeah, I ran to him one late night. You know, we popped a bottle of champagne. We just was kicking it. You know, me and Khaled still cool. You know, like I still have, as far as me and Khaled, you know, I'm still affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Still love. You know, it's not like I'm not fuck with We the Best or it's no more We the Best. Nah,
Right.
It's still there. It's still there. You know, it's just me just progressing, man. That's all. In the meantime.
You ever got a chance to rock with Ace Hood?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Ace my guy. Ace my guy. Yeah, it was a lot of times we locked in the studio. We was in the studio. You know, at the time when I got We the Best, it was just Ace Hood.
Yeah, it was just Ace Hood, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else, man. I heard what I needed to hear, man. I learned what I needed to learn. I'm grateful for the story, man, that you shared. Don't lose yourself, man, trying to get to that money, man. You know what I'm saying? You get to the money by being yourself. That's what I learned in this conversation today. Don't lose yourself trying to get to that money. You get to the money by staying true to yourself. That's what I got out of today's conversation, man. So I'm extremely grateful that you blessed us with that today.
Yeah, stay true, huh?
Facts.
Already.
That's a fact, man.
You know, there you have it. You know, another, you know, dope episode, another dope guest. You know, one of the biggest names coming out of Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
You heard it yourself. You heard it from the man yourself. So definitely, you know, Cigars and Conversations. Vado.
Go get that V.
V-Day. Long run.
Yeah.
Long run. Let's get it.
Love you both.
Different smile, different girl. You should check the style. You're a different world. You should know, you should know, you should know that you're glorious. And I hope that we spend time and there is more